July 1st, which is technically a holiday here in Canada, Canada Day, Canada's birthday, but certainly not something that I really um, celebrate too much. Yeah, I like to watch fireworks and all, but um, stolen land, that's all. Anyways, I am back from my trip and I'm just popping on to say hi and a howdy doody. I was just taking apart some of my cabinets, but I figured I might as well just sit down, say hey, and see how everybody's doing from the backyard. I'm gonna set this up here. Let's see if I can set this up. All right. Let's see who comes in. I've had a really nice fire last weekend with my neighbors. They came over and I was falling asleep. I was exhausted. But I'm on like 2 weeks of holidays. I just, my first week was doing my hike. And this week has been a shit show so far. And starting today, I started putting together cabinets that are gonna go in my lower part of my kitchen. I got those from IKEA, so I started putting those together, but they fucked up and sent me a wrong door. That's okay. I dealt with it. And I still don't even know where I'm going to put the upper cabinets. Hey, thanks for the like, number one person. But I'll just take it one step at a time. Hey, I'm also in Canada. Welcome in. I'm from Ontario. That's pretty broad though. Ontario's pretty big. Are you in Ontario, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, British Columbia, the East Coast? Oh, awesome. From Ontario. Cool beans. Yeah. So I don't know. You look, your name is familiar. I think you've been on here maybe once or twice. I just came back from a 78-kilometer hike along this trail called the La Cloche Silhouette Trail. And so I gotta love yourself first. And so yeah, it was quite the trek. 5 nights, 6 days, interior camping with me and hey Carlos, me and 40 pounds on my back, solo, going through very treacherous landscapes where like some of it I was having to like climb up mountains like that, and then when I think about the top and there's trees in front of me, I'm like, oh okay, good, I have a break, right? No, then you got another section like that, and it was almost like you were walking up 2 or 3 steps at a time, and each step was only about like that wide that you had to grab onto, so it was quite crazy. um, so I do intend on doing like an actual live stream talking about it and showing photos, but I think I'm gonna say that more for a premiere because I have a lot of photos and everything, and I can't really show you using my phone. See, you're on my phone. But yeah, I survived. The mosquitoes were awful. Like my ankles got destroyed. I wrapped my feet, every single toe, with moleskin. So last time I did this trek, my feet got destroyed. So I learned my lesson the first time, and I made sure to get a pair of shoes that was like a half step up and wide, because like after hiking like 17 kilometers with 40 pounds on your back, like up and down all day, um, your feet swell up. Exactly, only once. And like I've done this trail twice now, so now I want to reserve it for going with somebody else again. But I think I want to try somewhere else altogether. So I'm really excited. My bestie is coming home, and she did the Camino Trail in Spain. I think she did like 800 and something odd kilometers over a month. And so she was like doing about 29 kilometers a day. But most of the trek, like she's like staying in villages. So it's not like she has to carry her meals. She has to carry her lodging on her back. So at most she may have had 10 to 15 pounds. But yeah, I didn't have any crazy run-ins with animals. I've seen squirrels. I seen a red-tailed hawk. That was really cool. Because like what I was thinking about at the time and seeing the hawk was like kind of in alignment and like I see it as signs, right? So it was neat. On my last day, I did run into a moose on the trail. We both startled each other, and he was like 20 feet away from me, and we were just like looking at each other. Hey, Raymond, I'm doing great. I've had a very busy holiday so far. Like I'm talking about my first week. I was doing a 78-kilometer hike in interior camping on the La Cloche Silhouette Trail in Killarney Provincial Park, and because that's close to home for me. And yeah, I know that there's a trail in Algonquin Park, which is, I think, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, provincial park in Ontario. And they have a loop that you can do too. So I want to do that. But there's a lot more risk there because there's a lot more black bear presence. There's a wolf presence. Even though there were wolves at this place too, I seen a bunch of wolf scat, but I never came across them. But they're a little bit, not territorial, but they're more stocky in Algonquin. Algonquin or Killarney? Killarney? Killarney. I bought the t-shirt. I did it. Yeah. So yeah, big bull moose. That's all I seen as far as apex animals. And I was told that there was like a sow and cubs, like a bear, black bear, female and cubs. I never ran into her though. And I was the only solo woman on the trail. I ran into two couples, one of which was from Michigan. The second day, I ran into a couple from Innisfil. Oh, Algonquin Park. Hello from the Philippines. Welcome in. You're talking to Canada right now. And the third day, I ran into a young guy from Montreal area. And then the fourth day, I ran into a guy from here in Sudbury who's a paramedic. And then my last day, I ran into three women, one of which was like 70 years old at least, with two women that were my age. So I don't know if it was their mom or whatever, but that was pretty cool. It's nice seeing like people that are older trying to do this trail because it's fucking demanding. Oh my God. Like there's some times where I was like, I just lost my ass down the hill there because my glutes were so sore from climbing. So I've got like calluses on my hands from like putting together cabinets this week. So yeah, it's been a crazy journey. Got back and then I'm like in the throes of making cupcakes because that's what I normally do on this channel is bake. And then today I had a long ass drive to drive somebody to see their daughter. So a little bit longer than expected. So I'm not even getting half of the work that I wanted to get done today now. And tomorrow's going to be go time. So yeah, a lot of cool things happening in the future. I'm quite happy to say. And so yeah, this weekend I'll be renovating my kitchen, putting in new cabinets. I ripped out the upper ones a long time ago, and I did a live stream for that. And painted the kitchen, patched up all the holes and everything, changed the light. So now I ordered my IKEA base cabinets, so those came in. I assembled those at the beginning of the week, so those are almost ready to install. And so now I'm clearing out all my drawers and taking them apart because they're old and they were built in, like all the counter and cupboardry, the cabinetry, I guess you could say, has all been built in with the kitchen. So it's going to be a hell of a job to take out like pry bars and sledgehammers and holes. So I'm going to have to make sure I could get all the holes patched up at least. I don't have to like really sand them too much because it's going to be hidden by cabinets anyways. I don't give a shit. It's going to be hidden. Yeah, I am a pretty independent woman. I would say. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. So yeah, I'm just sitting in my backyard and I've got my medicinal plants growing here. I've got right here. And then right here is mint, two varieties of mint. There's like just normal mint and chocolate mint. And then right here, that big plant right there, right here, is bergamot, which is Earl Grey. And I didn't do any vegetables this year, so that's all weeds. I do, however, have like a big patch of rhubarb, and my raspberries are coming in, and my honeyberries are coming in, and but my front yard is looking beautiful. So I don't know if any of you were around when I was like working on the front yard and putting in some new plants for the year, like annuals. So everything's coming in nicely, like fucking nice. And all my stuff that I seeded last year that was almost coming in is come in. Like, I'm so excited to see my my crazy daisies open up, because they're really frilly daisies. They're not like your usual daisies. So hold on, let me flip this around. Hold on. Okay, so everything is growing nice. We had a really bad storm yesterday, so my poor clematis. I'm gonna have to get some more wire and train this here. There you go. It's got a little flower that's gonna start. The other one on the other side is going to. I'm sweating because I'm hot. Why else would I not be sweating? My roses are starting. And I planted, some of these were self-seeded, these pansies, but some of them were planted. Look at this clematis. It's coming along. And then I've got a double crown echinacea and echinacea that I planted from seed. And these are my crazy daisies that are starting. And this stuff is like cat mint. The cats go crazy over that stuff. And just hidden behind the catnip, like right here, these right here, right there, the one that's moving, that's bachelor buttons. And yeah, everything's like filling out real nice. And yeah, this stuff it's coming along, you know. Hey Colin, how you doing? I'm doing great, yeah. Oh man, tell me about it. I've had a challenging few days, but I'm doing great. Got a little mushroom house here. Look at these ferns. I have a customer that gave me those on my mail route. Perfect. Multitask. Yeah. This fern is just like struggling to stand, but hey, oh. I have some squirrels living in my cedar tree. But yeah, we had a bad storm yesterday. Oh, yeah. So yeah, backyard's looking pretty good, except for that big mess of shrubbery that should be a vegetable garden. So today is officially Canada Day in Canada, but I'm part Indigenous, so I don't know if I should really be celebrating this day. They are, aren't they? Yeah, from like when I planted some of them this spring. Incredible how much. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely need to, I just organized all my photos and all the videos from the trip, and I labeled them so I know how they go in order from my hikes. So I'm hoping by in 2 weeks or so that I'll be able to put a premiere on. Hey, Kool-Aid. Of like my whole hike in Killarney. Mind you, like I had like planned on taping the whole hike, and I had one of those solar battery banks that you buy off of Amazon. It's been working for 3 years or so. I decided to not even hold a charge or provide a charge, like under the sun. 2 days in a row, nothing. So I couldn't charge anything after a while. I was like, this phone was at 2%, and my other phone that I brought for photos, I think by the time I got out, it was like 8%. My GoPro Akaso that I bought, hey Rebecca, ended up being the same thing. Like very limited battery juice. I bought 4 batteries too that I thought that I'd be able to charge with the solar bank, but no, it decided not to work. So all these wonderful ideas, I had to cut like all my videos short and just do like smaller little shots. But also like where I had the GoPro was right here on my rucksack, and it wasn't always facing the best way. I guess you could say it was facing 2 down, so you're looking at the ground most of the time instead of like ground and in front of you. So next time I do a hike like this, I'm gonna definitely practice where the placement of the camera is. It's a learning curve, right? So yeah, but it was a good time. It was hard, but it was a good time. I still don't know how I find the courage to do things like this on my own. But hey, so I hadn't, other than the moose, I didn't see any other apex type animals. The day I officially came out of the bush, I started my walk at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I got out just before 9. Like it was like 8:57 or something like that when I made it right back into the campground of the provincial park where I was going to stay for one night. So I stayed for the night just to decompress, have a couple of 0% Budweisers, and have a fire and just like go over my thoughts in my head and like, holy shit, I just did this. And I go to bed, and of course I'm sleeping in my campsite is right on the highway of animals. So I go to bed, and the whole trip, like I said, no animals, none, except for the moose. And now I'm like, I have like a fox going by my tent because I could tell by their stride when they're kind of going by me. And then I had a raccoon, and then the fox came back around again. And then about an hour later, it was something bigger than a fox that was trotting, kind of like a coyote. So I was like, holy fuck, the whole time I'm like camping out in like no man's land. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, well, I did. I seen like a bunch of bass swimming in the water. That was cool. And cloud watching. Yeah. I had like dragonflies that were saving me from the bugs because the bugs were bad. We have these little black flies here in Canada. We call them no-see-ums. And that's what takes a chunk out of you, like that. You know, it just takes chunks out of you. Hmm. They're like tiny, tiny, tiny. If I catch one, I'm going to show you. There's one like hovering around me right now. They're a lot smaller than mosquitoes. So the mosquitoes were bad too. And like there were points in times where like I could only walk 12 feet going up a hill, of course, 12 feet, and having to rest for like 12 seconds. Walk another 12 steps, rest for 12 seconds, 12 steps, 12 seconds for like 20 reps because it was so intense. Yeah, definitely. Would I do it again? Yes. Because I'm nuts. But I don't know if I would do it in June again. I'd probably wait until August because I did it in September, and September was perfect, but you need a little bit more layers to go to bed, a little bit cooler at night. So that's more weight. So I'd rather do it in August when, you know, not so many black flies, not so many mosquitoes. The weather's perfect. The water temperature is great. So I think that's what I'm going to do. August next year. Well, that's exactly it. It's it was thank you, Colin. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah. And now I'm just in the process of renovations. So my uncle is supposed to come over this weekend, and he's going to help me haul a bunch of shit to the dump. He's going to help me install my new cabinets, my base cabinets, and he's got to measure out and bring my slabs of countertop, my butcher block, to a guy who does countertops, so he could cut out my sink and cut out 45-degree angle for my countertop, so that we can install it thereafter when it's ready. And so it'll probably come in an L shape, already bracketed. I'm excited for this because it means that everything is coming together, and then I could work on my floor. So a lot of things going on here, and I'm hoping by after the weekend of the 11th, everything will be done, including my floor. because then I'm expecting company um, from abroad uh, the week of the 16th. So yeah. And Kim's going to be going out to camp, and just so I could be able to work on this. And yeah. So I wanted to touch base, and because I haven't since just before I left. So I just wanted to say hi to everybody and that I'm still here. I've survived. I didn't get mauled by a bear. Although I did lose my knife, my wonderful knife that I had. I lost it. That's my own problem though. I forgot to like clasp the top part of the holster thing, and yeah, I wiped out, and then my knife must have fallen out then. I reported it missing and what kind of knife it was. It was like a Ruco brand knife made in Germany, and it was like a dagger type knife, and it had this awesome handle for left-handed people with like a hook near where the blade starts. Like, oh, it was a great knife, and it was so sharp. I'm so mad at myself for losing it. I almost felt like walking the trail up until the moment where I reached the bridge where I knew I lost it, but oh well, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't something sentimental. It was a great knife though. Hey, Resistor, nice to see you. I got something on my phone. Oh no, that was just like, no, it was nothing. Yeah, so it's been a hell of a day. Again, Resistor, thank you. I want to thank you. Resistor the matchmaker. Sending me gifts of awesomeness. Yeah, I am. I am too, because that was good. But you know what's cool is that my neighbor gave me his nice knife. So he's like, you could have it. I've got many. so, so that's awesome. So yeah, Resistor, I've got company coming to visit me in a couple of weeks. So that's cool. I'm excited. Should be fun. We're not gonna live stream. I'm sorry. We're not gonna live stream their presence here, though. I don't think so. I'm sorry. But I'm definitely gonna show them around. I don't know where though. Like around here, it's so beautiful. There's so much to see, and I don't think that 6 days is gonna like cut it for showing everything, the whole world around me. This is gonna be like, okay, like prioritize. Where do you want to take them? So I thought Manitoulin Island, you know, there's a walking trail called Cup and Saucer. It's a beautiful trail. And there's also Bridal Veil Falls, and people like swim in the little pool there, and you could go behind the waterfalls. It's really pretty. And Manitoulin Island, Manitou means great spirit in native culture, indigenous culture. And I feel very connected and grounded when I go there, so I think it'd be good for them too. No, not in Thunder Bay. It's in Ontario still, but closer to me, Manitoulin Island. It's like right beside the States, like by water. I think it's on, is it Lake Huron? Lake Huron? Yeah. Check it out. Manitoulin. Manitoulin. Manitoulin Island. And it's all like limestone and like sedimentary rock. You could find fossils in the rock too. Very cool. And there's a plant that grows there in the bush. It's called Indian cucumber root, and it looks like a starflower plant. You got to make sure it's not starflower because starflower is poisonous. And if it's got veins that run along with the whole leaf, that's Indian cucumber root. But if it goes to the sides, that's starflower. No good. But I don't want you to pull it into the wild. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, things are good, and I feel great. I was tired last week, so I didn't really have the energy to live stream at all. So I'm sorry. I'm still trying to catch up on my sleep. Hello. So yeah, I was just showing around my garden, and actually I want to go check out and see. I haven't checked this out. So I was given these raspberry bushes, and it looks like something's eating it here. So I might spray it with soapy water. But we have some raspberries that are starting. It's good stuff. And then here's my grape. Got grape. And this is honeyberry. This is its second year, so I don't know when exactly it's going to produce, but it had flowers. But I don't know if it's going to produce this year. Then I've got a whole lot of rhubarb. You guys like rhubarb? Mmm. Oh, sour. Oh, cool. You're going to get closer. Sounds good. Wisdom or Colin? Hmm. Mm. Apparently you missed a good concert in Manchester. Mm-hmm. It's good to rest up. And so is eating raw rhubarb. Crazy train. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Crazy storm yesterday. So when I traveled up to Charlton today in Ontario, the we had a crazy ass storm yesterday, and it extended all the way to North Bay, which is an hour and 20 minutes from here. And there's like a tornado path like that ran through that area, but it's in alignment with where I live, like on the same line, in the landscape. So I was so scared that these trees, like I've got two massive trees here between my neighbor and I. This big birch here. I love my birch. I'm never getting rid of this birch. It's fucking staying for life. And so is that cedar. But oh yeah, I needed that. That was good vitamins. And so yeah, when I traveled to Charleston today, I got to see like there's tons of down trees over the power lines along the side of the highway. They hadn't gone to them yet, but the power was out. There's another honeyberry there. And my mom planted all this stuff. She's all proud of her calla lily. These are marigolds. These are probably pansies. Yeah. Yeah, they're pansies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's that. That's pretty much everything in a nutshell. I go back to work next week. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm missing a really good week to work because it's fucking so hot. Okay, I'm gonna have some mint here. Mm-hmm. It's delicious. Chamomile. All the chamomile. Oh yeah, yeah. It is really good. But I just didn't feel like I don't have a sugar bowl outside, so I still got to go kayaking this year, and I need to check and see if I have a hole in my canoe because I want to go canoeing. I want to use this canoe that was left here. This one right here. There's still stickers inside. It's a Ramex. You can never destroy that. These Pelicans are freaking good. I've had this since like, shit, when did I buy this? In 2018. Look at how thin it is right there. And my whitewater kayak. So I want to use this canoe. I definitely want to go out and try it out. So yeah, that's what's up, folks. Just some goodness. I got company coming in a couple of weeks, and I'm working on my kitchen. I accomplished my walk. I will be doing a premiere of the videos and photos. I find that the GoPro photos weren't that great, but hey, at least I'll put a sorry tab on the photo if it's a GoPro. And I changed Little Cloud and HP's room around a bit. It's so hot today. Hold on. Yeah, I got it. Look at this craziness. So I assembled all of those cabinets. Those are going to be my lower cabinets. And I'm just taking everything out of my cupboards, and it's all coming in the living room for now. It's a shit show in here. But yeah, his cage was over here before, and her cage right here was beside his cage over here. So I just changed it around a bit. See, and they were cuddling until we caught them. Hey, buddy. I like how he just sits down and loafs like that. Bye-bye. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Yeah, so how have y'all been doing? How has everybody been doing? You guys been taking care, taking it easy? Not shitting your pants? You okay, guys? Oh, man. Yeah. I'm so happy this tree didn't lose a limb yesterday. I love this tree. Freaking right, I moved my car, though. I moved it to over here. Because I was like, there's no way that this tree is going to lose a limb on me. Yeah, it's coming along, my garden. Shannon! Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's coming along. Oh no! You should. Oh, don't do that. At least wear some underwears or something, you know. I seen that you messaged me, Shannon, but I just started my live stream before you did. Yes, go check out Shannon's channel. She's on at 10 p.m. or what is it, 1 o'clock every day, and on the weekends. Yeah, so this little garden, it's coming along. Those ones aren't doing so well. They're yellowing, but that's okay. Not everything can live. I gotta fix that somehow. I don't know what the heck's going on with it, but we'll figure it out. Kita! Hi, girl! Hi! Did you go swimming? Hi!
I figured I'd go cool her off.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, it's hot, but...
Yeah, she's laying in the house just like...
Yeah, she's a happy dog now. Look at the sky. This little front coming in. Apparently there's fireworks tonight. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna... Oh, that's cute. Right near the squirrel's hole. I have a squirrel hole here. Right there. And there's daisies growing right beside it. So adorable. And I seen two little chipmunks. It's not squirrels, it's chipmunks. And I seen two little chipmunks when I was in the bathroom here. I was looking out the window, and there were two little chipmunks, kind of like they must have been like babies from this year. They were like playing with each other, kind of assuming the mounting position, but not, but they're too young to be doing that kind of stuff. They're adorable. So I'm just drinking a 0%. Because it's hot and it's refreshing. Kind of want some pop, but this is what I have on hand. Yeah. So I figured in maybe tomorrow I'll live stream kind of taking apart my cupboards, like wrecking them. We'll see. I got a lot going on right now. Oh. But I'm definitely going to be doing a premiere of all my photos and stuff. And like I said, I just wanted to touch base and let you guys know that I was still alive. I survived my hike and I had fun. And I got a lot to talk about because I wrote a bunch of notes down and stuff like that. And if people have questions, then we'll do a question and answer. Hey, Chill Canuck. Yes. I missed you guys too. It's been a long minute, that's for sure. So I'm just removing things from my cupboards and taking my cupboard doors off because all this shit's coming out, man. This weekend, it's getting replaced, all replaced. Like look at how old it is. It's built in, man, built in. Look at that. So got all the cupboards and everything here. For the lower, the upper is downstairs. They sent me the wrong door. So I'm missing my door, which is 13 and a 13 door, 13 by 30. Oh yeah, it's built to last for sure. And then when I opened up this box, I'm like, why do I have a black door? And secondly, why is it so big? What happened is that they put the wrong door into the right box. So of course when they were sending my stuff, they would obviously assume that this is what it is because the code on the box is what the door is, but they messed up on putting the wrong door. No, I'm not going to have a lazy Susan, but I could buy one after the fact, but I'm not going to. I'm okay with shelves. Hey, Georgie. When did I block you? I never blocked you. I never blocked you, Georgie. Maybe it's one of the mods, but I don't recall blocking you. I'm sorry if I did block you, but I don't recall. Well, that's what I think. It was maybe a mod. Because it takes a lot for me to block somebody that's been going on to my live stream for a while. And I'd be hurt too. Well, thanks for expressing that, Georgie. So you're saying that you got a new account, you split with your girlfriend, yeah. And you're single again. I hope that you're feeling better about that. Good. I'm happy you're back. It's been a long minute since I've live streamed because I was gone for a bit. And yeah, got a lot of work ahead of me right now. So I was just taking my stuff out of my cupboard. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to live stream and say hi quick. So maybe it was Jasmine. I know Jasmine sometimes blocks. So without like a timeout, it's just like a straight up block. I can't remember, Georgie, were you, it was like, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, like, I don't want to bring it up again, but I think it's because there was like a disagreement or something like that. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm happy we got to the bottom of it. Well, I'm happy you're back, Georgie. And I know it wasn't me because it like, I usually would be like, bye. and I would know. And I'm pretty good. Like the only time that I would block somebody is if they're going to start making like physical comments or like very crude, Yeah, you guys too. Happy Canada Day. I don't really celebrate Canada Day because, like, this land was kind of stolen. So, yeah. Yeah, Georgie was around for a while, Colin, for a while. So, I think I might live stream for a bit tomorrow as I'm trying to destroy my cabinetry in this kitchen. I have a lot of brainstorming to do because I have to take out my tap, my faucet, and I like my dishwasher. I have to detach it. I got to turn the water off. I have to take, I guess, all the plumbing stuff away from it, but also there's electrical stuff that I got to deal with. So I have all of the meters and stuff, make sure that there's no live wires. I'm going to turn off the breaker. I got to pull this son of a bitch out, put it in my living room, and call it a day. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn off the water. Like, oh yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me. So yeah, I'm slowly taking things off of the island because this island has to go in the living room too. Like I won't have any room in here to move around. But yeah, so I guess stick around. Tomorrow, like I said, I might live stream for like an hour. I don't want to do too much, but I'll do some justice to the cupboards, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I know it. I don't even know where to begin. That's why I'm happy I'm kind of taking out the doors and drawers just so I could see how it's made. Because this is like the upper cupboards were the same thing. All right, Cam McCarr, thanks for popping in. And yeah, so I have an order for a cake to make. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to have to make my final cake before this gets all destroyed. And that'll go in the freezer until I'm ready to deal with it. And that's all. So yeah, all systems go, and yeah. So I won't keep y'all long there. I just wanted to pop in and say hi, let you know I'm still alive. I didn't get mauled by a bear. I'm here. I survived my hike. It was intense, but like I said, I'll do its own live stream premiere based on that and have like a question and answer afterwards and stuff like that. I am going to be writing an article on the Sudbury.com website, kind of like a follow up to the first time I did it with somebody else, but this time alone. Yeah, we did. And I thought I was going to lose my car under my tree. It was so intense. I was like video chatting with someone, and all of a sudden, like the door starts slamming upstairs because the wind's so intense going through the windows, right? And then I look outside, and it's like a sheet of rain just passing by, and then it's just like torrential downpour. I'm like, holy fuck, I gotta move my car. So yeah, it went quite the distance, this storm. Like I was up near Englehart today, and there's down trees on the side of the highway. It's awful, like near Temagami and stuff like, well, just before Temagami. Yeah, like a whole path of trees was taken out. So that was definitely like a tornado touchdown right there. But about 30 kilometers away, there was like down trees every like 20 feet along the highway that dropped onto like big pines, big red pines. Whew, yeah. I tell you, this weather has been intense. Like the day I come back from my trip from Florida, 3.5 feet of snow. What the hell is that? And now we're having like crazy ass storms. The world's on fire. Andrea's working on her kitchen. Yeah. Yeah. It's been like that here for a bit now, I find. Like microblasts or microburst storms and stuff have been hitting Sudbury for a while now. Since I find 2003 was the first one I think I remember, but we did have a tornado in 1975 that's spoken about. Like My grandfather was putting the lights up on the smokestack in Sudbury, the Inco smokestack, and he was up there when that tornado hit Sudbury. Yeah, that mofo was like swinging like I don't know if it was 10 meters each side, like because it's a big smokestack. It's almost as tall as the CN Tower. I can't wait till this living room is done next, but one step at a time. Yeah, see, we do. Lake Nipissing near North Bay area. That area gets hit always with like crazy tornado stuff. It's a big lake, and the lake looks like an angler fish. And then here, well, we have like the Great Lakes that pass all along, so we're almost beside a great lake. Well, we are beside Lake Quantipe. It's a very big lake, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it's more or less like Lake Huron and Georgian Bay that provides, and maybe even like Lake Superior. Just the sheer weight of the clouds and stuff like that. It's nuts. So not too sure what time I'm going to live stream tomorrow. I know tomorrow morning I got to wake up early because I have my girlfriend dropping off one of my thermal bags that I loaned her for a dessert she bought. And then I was thinking about going to town to go. I need to get 4 days off because I've got company coming in a couple of weeks. And then I got to come home, I got to make cake, and then I'm going to start to work on this. So I'm going to say about 10 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time, I'll probably start like live streaming and kind of like getting into it. So, yeah, storm chasing would be fun, but it's also very risky. Yeah, kind of like what's that tornado show called? What was it called? With Bill Paxton and is it? Oh, who's the other actress? Do you remember the name of it? There's Storm Chasers. Oh, I am. Trust me, I'm getting these cabinets in before they arrive. They're in this weekend. These are in this weekend. The ones downstairs are in this weekend. Twister. Yes, thank you. That's the movie. Helen Hunt. Yeah, it's not Sandra Bullock. I was thinking Sandra, but I don't know why. But yeah, so the cabinets are going to be in. The countertop might not be in until next week because they're going to have to cut it and bring it back here. And then I'll also have flooring to do. Not too much of a big a deal. My company said that they would help me with the flooring. So, building a nest. Let's do it 101. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cabinets to install for my lowers. Yeah, one, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I got 6. I thought I had 7, but I have 6. No, I'm not Amish. But I live a simple life. Yeah, it's I know. Is it the ceiling? Is it the ceiling that's making you think I'm Amish? It's because I'm renovating. The ceiling has been like this since I moved in like 2 years ago. Because I have a couple of things that I need to do to it before I could close it up. And I'm taking all of the strapping off anyways, I think. And I'm going to have like shiplap wood, or I'm going to have drywall sheets that I'm going to put like a coffered ceiling. We'll see. We'll see. One step at a time, cabinetry first. And I did a damn good job at assembling, except I fucked up on 2. The thing that I screwed up on was the backing part, you know, like this papery, this hard ass stuff. I put the brown side on the inside for 2 of the cabinets. It's okay. It's paintable. I don't care. I was just hoping it was the ones with the drawers, but it isn't. Oh, mother is not feeling well. She hasn't been feeling well. She's feeling a bit better, but she's been under the weather. The pigeons, on the other hand, or a pigeon. Hi, handsome. Hey, and see, she's right there, on top. She's right there, and he's down there. So I changed their room around a bit. They were on that side before, and the table was there. So I just changed it around. That's what's going on. Hey, baby girl. Hey, hi, handsome. And I got this nice piece of driftwood from camp, my uncle's house. I love it, and he loves it. It's his favorite piece now. Hey, buddy. So I'm going to say bonsoir and good night to everybody because I'm going to just relax. I've been driving all freaking day, and I kind of just want to chill out. And I don't even know. I'm feeling pretty antsy pantsy right now because it's hot outside, it's hot inside. I don't know what I want to do, but I'm going to do something. I might even say screw it and go for a swim or dunk my legs, just walk into the water up to like past my knees because I live by the beach, like 2-minute walk. So yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out and for liking and all that wonderful stuff. And I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to get myself a good night's sleep tonight because I need it. I am so tired. So, everybody, bye.